the Newzzeh with Chazzeh.
We have news.
We have
some stuff went down this week, really just late in the week.
Do we start with that stuff or do we lead up to it?
I don't know. It depends on how able all of us are going to be able to improv Mickey Mouse voices for this.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. I'm so excited. What's the story, Chaz?
Well, since we're talking about it, our dear Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, she is suing Disney. Did you hear about that? Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh. She's suing them because they had a contract deal with Black Widow being released exclusively in theaters, or theatrically, I should say. And Disney's like, well, here's Premium Plus, or whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the thing: like Scarlett Johansson and all of these actors, they have deals with these films where, like, Robert Downey Jr. is the most famous example, where if he was going to sign on for, I think, Civil War and because after Iron Man 3, he was pretty much done. And then he wanted back in when Spider-Man was coming in. And he's like, okay, there needs to be some Iron Man in this salad. I want to be tossed in there. But I want $50 million. And so it was in the contract. If the box office did well, he would earn that stuff, right? And that's been the same for a lot of other actors in many different films. And I know Chris Nolan has that with a lot of his things because they mainly play in theaters and usually do very well in the theaters. And so, not anticipating COVID, their contract when they started Black Widow was that she would have some revenue from the box office, and that would garner a lot more for what she was looking for. But Disney Plus cut that in half. Supposedly, Disney had a response to the lawsuit claim.
Yeah, and they actually released how much she made from the movie already. You guys want to take a guess?
That's fucking cold. That's messed up, bro.
Dude, she got paid $20 million already from Black Widow.
How much did she make?
$20 million already.
Okay, well, still though, it's her headlining movie. $20 million. Robert Downey Jr. got $50 million, and it was for an ensemble movie. She should get more money, especially if it was in the contract. This is the thing I don't like. People are trying to make her like money grubby and like, oh, Disneyland are clutching their pearls. Like, you've been attacking the COVID patients. You're the reason that January 6th happened. Oh. And like just blaming her for all these weird responses. Weird, right? When they were like, it's really sad to see that she's upset about this, even after all of the COVID deaths. And it's like, those things don't have anything to do with each other. But yeah, they're throwing that.
I know, but dude, also, when do you think you'll ever make $20 million in your life?
That's the job she took, and that's the contract she signed.
Right, but I'm just saying,
if you had a contract and they took back $50 million potential dollars, which the Wall Street Journal is saying that's the potential earnings that she lost.
50 mil more?
So yeah.
So it's like 80 mil overall. Or no, am I doing the math right?
No, you're adding when you should be saying that it could have been 50 million as opposed to 20 million.
Okay.
Yeah. So because Disney Plus happened, and the 20 million was from Disney, they're saying that she earned up to 20 million more because of Disney Plus, which went against the lawsuit that she put it. And now we have Emma Stone showing up and also is wanting to sue.
Yep. Mm. And on top of that, we also have, not related to Disney necessarily, but Gerard Butler is also going to sue.
And I'm mad too.
He's a fan of money. Yeah, he's suing $10 million in profits from Olympus Has Fallen.
3. Wait, from what?
Olympus Has Fallen.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Why is he suing that movie? They don't have money to give. What are they going to give him?
I don't know. I think it's weird too, because I think it's the same director who he's worked with in Greenland, but he's also working with him on another movie too.
Well, what's the reason for this lawsuit? What does it say?
I didn't look into it. I just saw the headline.
Oh my God. That's the Newzzeh.
Anyways, I guess we will also talk about Waterworld. Yeah, have you guys seen Waterworld?
Before we do that, yeah. I want to know these guys' thoughts on this, because this is kind of a big deal when it comes to like celebrities in this streaming platform war. Like, do you think she should get that money? Or do you think it's kind of like, the bridge troll has come out and it wants money, like what Chaz is thinking? That sexist pig over there.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. I'm just saying 20 million is a lot. Like, I don't know why you're trying to sue them for that much money.
But what do you guys think? Either one.
I'm going to let Fonz go first because he's a better she's got to get the bag.
Get the bag.
If she can't get it while the getting's good, if she sees an opportunity where she's like, I can get paid some more, go for it.
Mhm.
Wouldn't you argue that's equivalent to seeing like an oncoming car being like, well, we'll see how my insurance scam goes, and just like fall in front of the car and be like, oh, I can't get up now.
That's how you're going to get your 20 million. You need to start jumping in front of cars.
He's gonna jump in front of Denis Villeneuve's car. Like, no, Denis! Put me in Dune 2.
But let me ask you this question, because I know with HBO, kind of had a similar thing with Warner Brothers, right? Like when they first announced all their movies would be to streaming, a lot of filmmakers pushed back on it, and actors were like, whoa, what the heck? But then somebody on Twitter told me, I don't know, it's Twitter, so take it with a grain of salt, that they work the streaming stuff, like they rewrote the contracts and they already got them covered. Do you think Disney should take that similar approach if that's what happened?
Rob, what do you think?
I feel like I don't see why you wouldn't, because like you're adjusting everything else to COVID, and it's like, okay, like we want the movie to get out there. Obviously, people can't be in the theaters, so like why wouldn't you reconstruct the contract so that
Is that why they ghosted her, do you think? Or do you think that they did? Or was it like she's got a ton of burner phones and like they kept calling her like, we're trying to reach her. And she's like,
She didn't give us the right number.
that's my Colin Jost phone. That's my Michael Che phone. That's
Well, and I also wonder though, like, because we all know how box office numbers work, right? I mean, like, whatever amount of money they get a certain percentage, whatever. It's pretty straightforward from that. But we don't know what determines if a film is successful with streaming. And none of these companies are releasing that data yet of how they calculate that. And I wonder if that would help clear the air.
Ears too.
Ears too.
Don't forget.
Lick the earwax. But
Don't use Q-tips. Don't use. I've heard don't use them.
shoving it right down in there.
It
What
just
do I do instead? Just let it
I think you're supposed to melt it.
melt
Melt
my
it out.
earwax?
$60 like rubber screwdriver looking thing.
That sounds worse.
You have to drill into your head. No, it's safe. It's rubber. That's what they all told me. So no, it's really cute.
No, I'm with him. Vaseline it.
God.
Nope. Okay.
so I don't know. It's an interesting conversation overall with.
Yeah. Well, with Emma Stone and Scarlett Johansson doing this, I'm very, like, as far as progress goes, I'm happy that Asian Americans are getting their money, right?
Wait, what?
No, you don't get the joke?
I don't get the joke.
Someone get the joke? No?
Is it a
What characters have they both played that have been Asian roles?
Oh my god,
dude.
Are you serious?
You're calling me an asshole?
It was a meme. It was funny. I looked at the meme. Okay, she played, what was it? Gemma Chan. What was her full name in Aloha?
What's Aloha?
Emma Stone's-
I've never heard of Aloha.
Emma Stone's Aloha. She played an Asian character in it.
I never even heard of that movie.
Oh, dude, who's it?
Okay, so you can talk about this, of
Emma
course.
Stone, who else? There's another big name in there.
Was it Disney produced?
Rachel McAdams. No, was it? No,
Bradley Coop.
dude, it's so trash.
Bill Murray's in it?
What year did it come out?
Cameron Crowe did it.
2015.
I don't remember a lot of 2015.
Well, if you saw this movie, that's a big thing. Like, it's good that you forgot.
They changed her name, Allison NG. Wherever it came from, she was Asian in it. And then Scarlett Johansson with Ghost in the Shell and whatever other stuff. She wants to be a tree sometimes. She wants to be a lizard sometimes. She kind of like, she's a chameleon, you know? She blends. All right, it was a bad joke, and my back's a little sweaty, Chaz. So, you know what?
And I want your feet too. I feel like with Black Widow, shouldn't that have come out like
Yes.
so many years ago?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the other thing. She should be getting that money just for that reason alone.
yeah.
And I've talked about this already. Where are the Avengers in this? Why isn't Robert Downey Jr. tweeting, get that
Contracts.
money? Why isn't Chris Hemsworth?
Contracts. NDAs.
He doesn't have a contract with, he's done.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys, there's a new movie coming out with the multiverse.
There's always a new movie
with
coming
the
out.
multiverse.
But he already did it. If it's coming out, he already did it.
Right,
So
he
that
can't talk,
contract
but he
isn't there.
can't talk shit on it though until it comes out.
Wait, are you talking about the Eternals?
He's talking about What If.
I'm talking
I
about
think.
whatever fucking Disney shows out there.
The only time that Robert Downey Jr. would be back, I think, would either be for the Ironheart show that they're doing, which isn't for a long time, or the What If, and he's like Doctor Strange or
you
something.
know, watch there be a flashback with him and what's his bucket.
But where's
Spider-Man.
the support is what I'm saying. Chris Pratt got called ugly on Twitter, and they assembled like Endgame. Every single one of the Avengers came to bat for him.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth, couldn't pay for a gym or had to pay for a gym membership for the Avengers. Disney didn't pay for his gym membership. Robert Downey Jr. had to renegotiate his contract to make sure he was at least getting paid something for the Avengers. Disney has a history of this.
Yeah.
There's a pattern.
Yeah, but also calling somebody
friend
ugly
Pat
is
took a
different than
turn.
getting money.
I think you're being mean. I think ScarJo should get that money.
I'm not saying she shouldn't. I'm just saying.
What's the next story?
Okay, are you guys familiar with Waterworld? Kevin Costner,
Yes.
90s?
In theory, I've never seen it.
Okay. Well, they have a TV show in the works. And Dan Trachtenberg, who's known for 10 Cloverfield Lane and some of the Black Mirror episodes, he's attached to it as well. So
They're gonna make it like I bet like the foundation is gonna be like global warming. This is gonna be us.
probably
Hmm.
In 5 years.
in 1 month.
Yeah, that feels more. That's closer. That's closer. Mhm.
And then also there's just 2 more stories real quick. Adam Driver was in the Centaur commercial. I don't know if you guys saw that.
What? No, we're pulling
Yes.
it up.
Oh god. Yeah, hide your boners.
Yeah, dude, he's in the. Yeah,
What is this? Oh yes. Okay. Well, wherever.
It's I think it's a Burberry.
yeah, it's Burberry.
Okay. All right.
yeah.
So we're
It's a
watching all of
fragrance.
this, everybody. This horse is. Oh, he's running with the horse. We're not doing a picture-in-picture because I'm not getting demonetized. Look at that! Oh my gosh!
He's losing badly.
Yeah, Kylo Ren. Look at that, man. That is a Marine. That's a Marine
That's
run.
a green run right there.
For real. Like, dude is so cool. But this is crazy. What is happening right now?
Wait, when does he become the?
This is like a Paul Thomas Anderson movie. I have no clue what's going on. There's no reference to anything, but it's really deep. Like there's a lot of depth to this, and I don't know.
so much slow motion.
You can't tell if they're talking about the plastic in the ocean. How it's
Dude, look how
damaging us.
dreamy this looks.
Look at that spin.
Maybe it's a jeans.
Oh, I am just a water slide over here.
What? The...
Dude, do you see them merging together?
What is? Okay, enough, man. This is a
Wait,
thirst
no,
trap.
you gotta
It's a
finish it.
thirst trap.
Dude, you only have seconds down.
What a
That was
twist.
beautiful.
Never
That
saw
was
that
beautiful.
So yeah, there's that. And last, we'll just finish this off with
That's a clip. We're clipping that part out.
J.K. Simmons is in talks to return as Commissioner Gordon Batgirl.
Yes.
So
What was that look?
I don't know anything about it. I just saw it look nerdy, and I'm like, well, maybe
Commissioner
these
Gordon-
people would.
From Justice League, Ben Affleck's Commissioner
Oh
Gordon.
shit! I forgot about that.
You didn't catch that?
No.
You didn't catch every single Snyder Cut person ignoring that J.K. Simmons is it? But does that mean that Ben Affleck is coming back as Batman? And it might. I don't know if it does or doesn't. Like I can't confirm or deny. But it does mean they keep bits and pieces of the Zack Snyder universe lately, right? Like they're not confirming it exists. What?
I'm just
What?
Snyder Cut's already happened. It's come and gone.
I know.
That's all.
We've been there. We've done that.
Was it amazing?
We live in a society.
Yeah, I actually liked it.
Did you watch it? Oh, dude.
I haven't seen the
Here's the thing.
I saw the original. and-
Honest truth, the original's crap.
Yeah.
You missed
Yeah.
so much with the like even like Cyborg, for instance. You missed his entire character. He's the best part of the movie, and he's not even in it.
Because the Zack Snyder cut is what he wanted it to be, right?
Yep.
Before they like jacked it up.
Oh man, we're gonna go on a tangent. I know that we're live right now, but we're doing
nuke
this.
it up really quick. But like, okay, so he was originally the director for it, right? And then something happened.
His daughter died. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, here we go.
And-
We're going in the Snyder cut. You didn't think we were gonna do it, but here we go,
and
boy.
I know.
somebody else jumped in and finished it and put it together, right?
Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon from
Yeah.
Avengers.
The
So
Joss cut.
here's the thing. Snyder, Batman v Superman came out, right? Didn't do very well. The studio heads were thinking it's too dark, it's too gritty, but we're already starting on Justice League. We've already got the director. We're already going. We have to do this, right? Then tragedy hit. He made his movie. They wanted it to be cut to 2 hours. They wanted it to be a little brighter, a little funnier, basically go away from what they were doing with Batman v Superman. Then the tragedy happened and they went, well, here's our greedy, horrible studio idea. Let's bring in Joss Whedon, who's Marvel, and Marvel the crap out of this movie. So they cut huge scenes. Joss Whedon was kind of horrible on set to everybody.
Kind of
like
is an understatement.
constantly telling people how bad the Zack Snyder movie was and how bad that original thing. Oh, and these people just worked on it. Like they were working on this whole thing, and for this guy to show up and just be like, "That was crap. We're gonna do it with my stuff." He made Gal Gadot do the thing where the Flash falls on her boobs. Like that was a reshoot, and she made a stunt double do that because she was not cool with that scene. And the Ray Fisher stuff, which he ended up getting an investigation put in.
He should sue though, since all
racist
these other actors are
stuff,
suing.
It was bad. But here's some of the stuff that you missed out from Snyder Cut. So like this was the true ending of what happens with the Flash. Remember in the original, he like pushes the family in the truck.
Yes.
And he's like, Dostoevsky, and walks away. I got to keep talking during this so that it doesn't bore anybody that's watching. So we're just like, we're going to pause and just look at everything.
somebody clicks in right now, and it's just all of us like.
But look at this. Oh my gosh.
Wow, looks so
he's,
CGI.
So he's completely stopping time. The explosion goes off and he's stopping everything.
Patrick, this isn't realistic. You know that, right?
And he's self-healing the wound that he just got with the speed. Oh, it's so crazy.
Are we gonna get demonetized with this music?
No, you
in the
can't hear it.
background?
It's not on that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. We good.
Oh, cool. I'm like over here like,
Don't judge me.
do we keep talking over it?
Yeah, we'll keep talking over for a second, but it's missing a lot, right?
Yeah.
How difference of stuff. Oh,
Dude,
but this,
look how fake.
well, he's rebuilding the entire like ground when he's walking on it. Like it's reforming.
And didn't they use no CGI in this part?
It's all practical.
Yeah.
Completely practical.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think this is cinema, said Martin Scorsese when he watched this.
Dude, Martin Scorsese finally felt a boner for the first time after watching the scene.
Yeah, that shot's pretty awesome though. Have you seen it, Fonz?
I have. I
What
thought
did you
it
think,
was like
Gene?
a different aspect ratio when you
It
saw
was.
it.
Yeah,
Right?
they went with the IMAX frame. So a lot of people will be thinking like they're missing some of the picture
Yeah.
when really you get the full picture by it looking like that. And usually with films, they crop it and push it in a little bit. But you liked it. Oh, snap.
Can I speak my truth?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So be gentle.
I didn't watch the first one actually, so the Snyder Cut was the first one I watched.
So what were your final thoughts on
Fascinating,
that
yeah.
then?
I thought it was pretty long, and that's it. That's the only thought I had on it. I was like, this is long.
Why is there 6 chapters? Whenever a movie does chapters, it's a little bit like your books take a while.
Yeah.
That's usually what I think the minute's like, I didn't go in here for a chapter.
I don't know. There's a movie that we're gonna be talking about that kind of does chapters and stuff.
You mean Pig?
Yeah.
Well, Pig does
Pig does,
3.
yeah,
It's a
actually.
3-act structure with Pig. Have you seen Nicolas Cage's Pig?
Loved Pig.
No.
Pig is
It's-
incredible.
that's like his John Wick,
Mhm.
except without shooting.
Here, let's get out of this. We need to get into our reviews.
We
We've
do.
been talking about